Hey guys, Paul here with the Spirits channel. It's been about a week, maybe a little over a week since I posted a video here. I've been very busy, life has been happening, so I haven't had time to sit down and do a session, but I'm making space to do that today and to get back to doing what I love, which is this spirit communication. A couple of announcements before we get into the session is number one. I'm going to be starting a new YouTube channel, not walking away from this one, another YouTube channel, in conjunction with this one. This is where I'm going to do all my spirit work, spirit communication. But on the other channel, it's going to be called Taking Up the Runes. If you don't know what a rune is, it is a stone or a piece of wood with a symbol carved in it. And the Vikings, the Norse people, believed that their god Odin gave them the runes. They gave the runes to humanity to give them wisdom and guidance. And so the Norse people, the Vikings, would use the runes for divination, for magic, for direction from the gods, for healing, for protection, a whole host of things. I've been personally reading the runes since the summer of 1993 is when I first discovered them. And I just wanted to start a YouTube channel. I really started studying more about the runes. I mean, I've been using them for a long time, but I really started digging into a lot of their meanings and the Norse mythology, which is my kind of my ancestral, heritage. And I've learned some really interesting things and just been feeling like an incredible pull toward all of this. But that's a story I'll tell on the new YouTube channel, Taking Up the Runes. On that channel, I want to talk about maybe current events in light of ancient wisdom, particularly, the Norse wisdom, and, maybe reading a rune on the subject at the end of every topic. So I think it's going to be a really cool channel. It's kind of married to this one in a way, uh, because I'm going to start bringing uh, kind of some of those ancient or contemporary ancient practices to my spirit readings. And today we're going to be doing a reading about the runes, which I'll explain in a minute. So if this sounds like something you'd like to, listen to, the link to the new channel, Taking Up the Runes, is in the description of this video. Just click and subscribe. The channel isn't fully put together yet. I'll probably finish that later today and have a video up there ready to go sometime this coming week. So again, link below, Taking Up the Runes, new YouTube channel in conjunction with this one. So speaking of the runes, what I'm going to be doing today is a spirit session with the Necrophonic connected to this Bluetooth speaker. And I'm going to be asking about the runes. What do the spirits have to say about these symbols? What do they see when they look at these symbols? This particular rune is the rune Fehu, and it is symbolizes wealth, luck, and love. In contemporary rune reading, it would be possessions, honesty, and abundance, which is close to the 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 ancient interpretations. And the deity, the Norse deity connected to this rune, is Freya, the goddess of love, war, and beauty. She's also a goddess of powerful magic. So I want to see what the spirits say about Freya. There are some modern, practitioners of the Old Norse religion, and some believe that the old gods were real. They still exist, just like Jesus or Jehovah or whomever. Some believe that they are energies and archetypes that represent parts of the divine feminine or the divine the divine masculine. So we're going to ask the spirits, what do they see? What do they see, and what do they say about the runes and the gods and goddesses connected to these ancient symbols? So we're going to hop right into the session and see what spirit has to say. All right, guys, we have the rune of Fehu in front of the camera on the table. And we are just going to call in my teachers and guides to bring me protection and wisdom during this session, and ask that the questions I ask of the spirits will be answered in truth and in honesty, and that perhaps ancient mysteries may be revealed during this session. And so it is. We also place around this rune the rune of Algies, which is the rune of protection, protecting and guarding us from all negativity during this session. The rune of Kenaz, which represents, in one aspect, an opening, as we open a way for the spirits to come through and communicate with us during this session. And the rune of Perth, which speaks of initiations and communication. I invite all positive spirits from the light to come forth to communicate with me during this session, as I ask, are there any spirits around me right now? Dear spirits, do you recognize the symbols that are in front of me on the table right now? Do you know what they are? Do you recognize these symbols? When you look at these symbols, the ancient runes, do you see power in them, as some people claim? There does seem to be an energy around the runes. Do you see it? Do you sense it? They say that there are ancient deities connected to each of these symbols. We are focusing on Fehu, this rune here. It is said that the goddess Freya is connected with this rune. Do you see Freya or sense her archetypal energy in this rune? Do you perceive Freya in any way around this rune? There are those who believe that Freya is a real actual goddess, and those who believe she is just an energy or an archetype that shows attributes of the divine feminine. What do the spirits say about Freya? Real being, real goddess, or just energy and archetype? Let me ask again. Dear spirits, how do you perceive Freya? A real deity, a real goddess, or simply energy and archetype? How do you see her? I personally have a great attachment and even love for the goddess Freya. In the time that I've learned about her, I've seemed to have this attachment that runs fairly deep. Does Freya know that? Does Freya see me in some fashion because of that? Would Freya have a message for me during this session? Can Freya speak through this device? Can Freya speak to us and give us a message? In closing this session, do the spirits have anything else they would like to say or share about the runes? Is there anything else you would like to share about the goddess Freya, who is connected to this rune of Fehu? All right, I'm going to end the session there. I hope we got some good replies through the Necrophonic app about the runes. It did sound like they were saying the name of the rune Fehu a few times, and even Freya. I won't know until I go back and listen, but hearing with just the natural ear, it kind of sounded that way. So I hope we got some interesting things, and I hope you enjoyed this quick experimental session that I've been wanting to do. There will be others coming, that will be a little bit more in depth using the runes in my spirit connection sessions. So let me know what you think down below. I appreciate you watching. Again, if this is all something that interests you, Please subscribe to the new YouTube channel, Taking Up the Runes. Link is in the video description. And I will see you in the next video.